Excuse me. I don't know whether I can do this. I'll do the best I can, though.
All right.
Sometimes you just get a wrong piece of salmon.
Was that you?
Well, I don't see anybody else in here who's gonna be doing it. Excuse me. But you can show it. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. These things don't bother me.
All right, well then we'll start now, then we'll begin.
Did you hear the starter pistol? Keep your ears open.
All right, now we'll begin.
That's for me too, right? I'm beginning.
Talking with Leslie. Nielsen.
Yes. Yes.
What's different about you?
Nothing, just maybe one or two things. You're going to be great.
You know, I wanted to keep this serious.
Yes, I know. I'm helping.
Hollywood legend, 84-year-old Leslie Nielsen, the star of classic comedies like Airplane and The Naked Gun, died in Florida on Sunday of complications from pneumonia.
Sisters, Michael, chapter 7, verse 2, sing as ye play, yea, unto thee a voice like a blend. And as you approach the allotropo, please trae mucho picante abierto.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that.
Today's adventure brings us to Evergreen Cemetery in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Evergreen Cemetery is the final resting place of deadpan, funny man, comedic actor Leslie Nielsen. Leslie William Nielsen was born February 11th, 1926 in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. With a career spanning 60 years, he appeared in more than 100 films and 150 television programs, portraying more than 220 characters. After high school, Leslie enlisted in the Royal Canadian Airforce in 1943 and served until the end of World War II. Upon his discharge, Nielsen worked as a disc jockey before receiving a scholarship to study theater at the Neighborhood Playhouse. Leslie made his acting debut in 1950, appearing in 46 live television programs a year. Nielsen made his film debut in 1956 with supporting roles in several dramas and western and romance films produced between the 1950s and 1970s.
What's that smell?
Oh, that would be me.
Can I interest you in a nightcap?
No, thank you. I don't wear them.
Leslie has been married 4 times throughout his life and has 2 daughters. Nielsen was Canadian and had both dual citizenship in Canada and the United States. He spent many of his years in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Leslie was legally deaf most of his life and wore hearing aids. Nielsen's half-uncle and aunt were both actors and the inspiration behind Leslie becoming an actor. Leslie liked the attention he got when people found out who his aunt and uncle were.
I've heard police work is dangerous.
It is. That's why I carry a big gun.
Aren't you afraid it might go off accidentally?
I used to have that problem.
And what did you do about it?
I just think about baseball.
Although Leslie Nielsen's notable performances in the films Forbidden Planet and The Poseidon Adventure gave him standing as a serious actor, Nielsen later gained enduring recognition for his deadpan comedy roles during the 1980s, after being cast for the comedy film Airplane. In his comedy roles, Nielsen specialized in portraying characters oblivious to and complicit in their absurd surroundings. Nielsen's performance in Airplane marked his turning point and led to further success in the genre with the Naked Gun film series, based on the earlier short-lived television series Police Squad. Leslie Nielsen received a variety of awards and was inducted into Canada's Walk of Fame and the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Here's a fun fact for all you horror fans. In the 1978 horror film John Carpenter's Halloween, Leslie Nielsen had an uncredited role. Towards the end of the movie, the kids that were being babysat were watching Forbidden Planet, and you can hear Leslie Nielsen talking in the film. 2 years later, in 1980, Leslie Nielsen would appear and co-star with Scream Queen Halloween actress Jamie Lee Curtis in the horror film Prom Night. Also in the horror genre, Leslie Nielsen appeared in George Romero's 1982 film Creepshow.
I could hold my breath for a long time.
Nielsen was up for the role as Jack Torrance in the horror film The Shining, but the role ultimately went to Jack Nicholson.
When did you first notice the problem?
In the backyard with my uncle.
In the backyard? With your uncle?
Yes, when he comes over to visit, we like to go out in the backyard, throw it around for a while.
And what did you and your uncle find out?
Oh, I can't keep up with him. Mine hurt, especially on the long ones. I can't seem to straighten it out. It has no feeling. It's kind of numb. I may have yanked it too much, maybe.
In November of 2010, Leslie Nielsen was admitted to Holy Cross Hospital in Fort Lauderdale, Florida with pneumonia. On November 28, 2010, 84-year-old Leslie Nielsen died in his sleep around 5:30 p.m., surrounded by his family and friends.
How was your, meat?
You be the judge of that. I've got 9 more.
Leslie's tombstone was engraved with a message near and dear to the actor's heart. Let her rip. It's a reference to Leslie's eternal affection for fake flatulence. Sit down whenever you can. Leslie Nielsen.
For most of my career, I've been a dramatic actor. But ever since Airplane and Police Squad and Naked Gun from the Files of Police Squad, everybody thinks I'm a comedian, but that's not quite true. A comedian is someone who says funny things. A comic is someone who says things funny. So I'm neither. I'm someone who says unfunny things. I say unfunny things in an unfunny way. And somehow it seems to end up funny.
thing is that we know that we're being funny, but you can't let the audience know for 1 second that you're trying to be funny, not for 1 second. Although I will do almost anything I can for a laugh. I said almost. I didn't say I would do anything for a laugh.
What have you got there?
Isn't that a little personal? You'd like to see it?